You didn't curse in your video and you don't want the curses in your video. Let me show you how to take the curses out. So we're going to go into Kinemaster. We're going to start a new video. And we're going to name this Edit Curses. All right. Hit create on the bottom in the middle. We're going to find the two videos that I just recorded. This one and wait. I'm going to delete that one. I think that was a mistake. How do you delete it? No? I guess I'll just do that. If you guys hold your finger down on the timeline, like I think this second video is supposed to be first, you just drag it. You just hold your finger on it until it goes far left as possible. And then bam. No, it was correct. Okay. Let me ask you a question. You ever been recording a video and... Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, damn. Okay. Now remember, guys, every video has to have every time you do anything with editing, you have to make a starting point and a finish point. Sometimes videos in the timeline already has a starting point and a finish point. For example, if I press my finger on this first video on the timeline, you see it's highlighted in yellow. If I make it go all the way to the left, that is the beginning of the timeline. And if I swipe all the way to the right while it's still highlighted yellow, that is the end of the timeline. So this is a beginning and end situation. Same thing for the next one. If I touch it, you got the beginning and you got the end. So what we're going to do now is we're going to find where the curses is. So we're just moving the timeline to about right where I cursed at. And you can make this timeline, you can stretch it out longer. You see how it's short right now? If you take two fingers and you put both fingers on that timeline, I'm going to put one here now and I'm putting the other one. Basically, you press them at the same time and you move your fingers closer towards each other while holding your fingers against the screen. It shortens this timeline. And obviously, if you move your fingers away from each other while still holding them on the screen together, it stretches the timeline. You want to stretch it out like this when you're trying to pinpoint specific spots accurately. So we're going to find the curse, and this timeline is going to go very fast when I press the play button. Oh, shit. So we're going to find where I said shit. Shit. All right, so we figure it's right about here, right? We're going to press the timeline, just tap it. We're going to go to the top right where it says trim and split, and we're going to split. Now we just created a beginning point, the beginning point of the curse word. You get what I'm saying? So now we're going to press back. We're going to press back again. I'm going to turn this thing off because it's a freaking phone. We're going to press play to verify the entire word shit so we know where to make an end point so we can do something with that start and end point that we're going to create. Shit. Okay, that's going to be about right. So we're going to tap the timeline so we can create another split. And now we've just isolated the curse word. It's going to be right here in this middle. Now you see, sometimes you may be trying to press it. You want to press that timeline and it's hard to press. And all you got to do once again is take both fingers and touch the timeline at the exact same time and pull your fingers apart to make that thing easily to access. So now we know our curse is in here. So what you want to do is, let's say you want to bleep it out with a duck sound or animal sound of some sort. First of all, you want to mute this. You could tap the timeline with the curse word because this timeline now has my shit word in it. So there's two things you could do here. You can go to mixer on the top right. You can go to the volume bar and lower the volume all the way. Maybe you can make it like 25%. Or you can, on the very top of the volume bar, there's that little speaker. You press it and it completely mutes it. So those are your options as far as what you want to do with that curse word. Maybe you don't want the sound in general to be completely gone. So then you would just adjust the volume and make it like 30%. We'll play it at 30% so you can see how loud it is. Shit. Shit. Okay, you really couldn't tell that it's lower, but it is lower. And we're going to go down to like 10%. And so you see the red line that's horizontal, that's going from top to bottom. That line is lined up basically with the beginning of this timeline. Remember, you have to have a beginning and an end. For every action you want to do, it has to be a start and a stop point. So we're going to leave it at the beginning. We're going to press back. We're going to go press back again because we're looking for audio. You guys see on the top right where it says media and then audio. I'm circling audio right now. Next, we're going to hit audio. And here is where you can download sounds on Kinemaster. So on the top right here, you see this little pie looking symbol. You got that magnifying glass and then you got the pie looking emblem and then the X. You want to press that pie looking thing. That's going to give you access to all. Well, you got to be connected to the internet. My bad, y'all. Okay. Once you're connected to the internet, all these stupid things are going to show up. Okay. There you go. So let me go back again and show you. You press the pie, right? And now you have access to all these different sound profiles, sound effects, etc., etc. If you look to the far left, you see that the one that's highlighted in red or peach, whatever color you want to call it. This is music. All of these files are music files. So you can tap the one below it. And you can tap the one below that one. And I think this one is the sound effects. So if you go all the way to the top right of the screen where the magnifying glass is, you can press it and you can type in whatever sound you think you want to replace with. I'm going to put duck. It may or may not show anything. Okay, so there's no results. Cat. See, there we go. Now, you see where's the one that says animals and it says premium? If you guys have paid for the subscription, you'll be able to select it. Oh, shit. And it'll play all the sounds that's in that little package. So on the far right of that animals, it has a little download button, you know, a little arrow pointing down. We're going to hit that and it's going to download those sounds. Now it's already downloaded. So what we're going to do is we're going to press back. We're going to press back again. We're going to press, okay, we're going to look to the left of the screen where it says SFX. Those are sound effects. Okay. And then we got animals here. We got two animal packs. I got one that I've downloaded already, and then got animal pack 2. So seagulls, birds, ravens. So we're going to move all the way down to the bottom. I'm going to do, let's see. Oh, there we go. We're going to do wolf. Let's do the bow wow and see. So we're going to add bow wow. It's 7 seconds long. We don't need 7 seconds. We need a fraction of it, but watch what I do. I'm going to cut and paste. Now, if you look at the new timeline below the original timeline that's highlighted in yellow, that's green on the bottom, you see the frequency right in the middle of it, how it's like bubbled up down here? We're going to chop this up. Watch this. I'm going to hold my finger down on the far right side of this yellow highlighted area, and I'm going to swipe it to the left all the way down. And we're going to press just the blank area of the screen. And let's see if this plays out for us. You see what I did there? I'm going to press play. We just blocked out the S word. You would do the same thing for the F word. So we're going to pinpoint where on this timeline I said the F word. We're going to make a start point right here. And we just hit split and that's it. So we're creating that beginning and then we're going to find that end. We're going to make it right here. This timeline right here is the F word. And all we're going to do is go back. We're going to go to audio, sound effects, and we're going to find another one. We can even pick a cat this time. Boom. And you just want to make sure these frequencies, look at the actual timeline we just created below the original timeline. We want to make sure that cat starts meowing right when I start effing. And all you got to do is hold your finger down on it and drag it back a little bit. It's not working quite, but I think it'll work. We're going to drag the end of it, boom, till it locks in right there. Now let's play this back. Okay, so you see how you still kind of heard the F word? So remember what I was telling you guys about lowering the volume on the original timeline for the F word? We're just going to drop it down to 15%. We could completely mute it, but if you still want some sound to be in the background, you do it like this. Now watch this. Oh, damn. Now let me show you how the video turned out. Let me ask you a question. You ever been recording a video and... Oh, damn. Got it? All right, good. Now, like and subscribe. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want me to show you how to do, all right? For the meantime, in between time, I'm out of here. I'm going to either go play some GTA 5 or I'm going to go to sleep. Peace.